Welcome to Sense in Essence. Wishing a very happy new year to everyone. And when the new year is coming, is when we are closing the past. And today we are going to talk about Mind Journal, which is a very good way to reflect on what is happening, uh, not just in the past year, but also in our minds. So, in this mind journal, what is the aim? The aim is to really know what is going on in the mind, because many times we are not aware what is uh, really what the mind is thinking, or what are the kind of thoughts that we are having. And once we know what is really happening in the mind, we can make an effort to change and replace some of the thoughts with higher thoughts and noble thoughts, what we call elevated thoughts, spiritual thoughts, which bring about a lot of happiness in our lives. So, to make it easy for ourselves, we like to categorize thoughts into three categories. One may be, in our journal, we can say that one kind of thoughts is necessary thoughts. So if I have to go to work and I generate some thoughts related to that, how will I get there, what time I should get there, and those kind of things, then those are necessary thoughts. Then there is a big category of thoughts which we call waste thoughts. Now, these waste thoughts are usually, how do we recognize these waste thoughts? So, these have some patterns, and one pattern is that they are usually cyclical in nature, means they are repetitive. We keep thinking about them again and again, and they tend towards negativity. So we don't feel very good after we think those thoughts. So that is another signal for us that these are waste thoughts. And also we see that these thoughts become more and more intense. They build on each other. So we if we start to say a waste thought is that, oh, this person is like so and so, right? We don't like that person, for example. If we don't stop that thought, then that intensity of that person not being nice will keep increasing with the waste thought, and they'll keep repeating in the mind. They'll tend towards more and more negative. So the intensity of negativity also uh, starts to build. So that is another characteristic of these waste thoughts. So once, and the third category is the spiritual thoughts or elevated thoughts, which are noble in nature, higher in nature. And those are all related to the point of light, the soul. And the more we learn about the soul, we will see how that broadens our perspective. It connects us to our true self, our true life, and it changes everything around us. It brings about happiness, it brings about love. We are able to share love with others when we are in this higher thought realm. So, our aim with the mind journal should always be, whether we write it down or not. If we can write it down, then yes, it will help definitely. But even if we are just able to observe the kind of thoughts that are going on in our mind by taking a break after every hour or something, just for a minute, 2 minutes, just observe what kind of thoughts are going on in the mind. And the moment we catch ourselves in the waste thought category, then just try to replace it immediately with a higher thought. And we see that we become more productive, we become more happy, we become um, uh, our attitude really changes for ourselves and others as well. So let us experiment with the mind journal in this new year, and wish you all a very, very happy and healthy, safe, and secure new year ahead. Thank you.